heartiest namaskar, good evening, and Jai Swaminarayan, especially to the organizers of the International Management Conference, the IMA, and all the delegates present today in this conference. The theme of the conference today: Rethink, Redesign, Rebuild, India 4.0. And the topic shared with me for the talk today is Rethink Goals. We live in this 21st century, and the state of affairs of the 21st century man and 21st century society is well described by somebody that these are the times of fancier houses but broken homes. These are the times of double incomes and more divorces. These are the times of high-rise buildings and low-rise characters. These are the times of broader highways but narrower viewpoints. These are the times where man has gone all the way to the moon and has come back, but he finds it difficult to cross the road and meet the new neighbor. These are the times where man has broken the atom and he has produced tremendous amount of energy, but he finds it difficult to break up prejudice. The list is very long describing the state of affairs of the 21st century man and society, but in short you can say that these are the times where we have much to show in the show window and nothing in the stockroom. We live in this century, and as the theme of your conference, we are into the fourth industrial revolution. I myself am an engineer. I finished my engineering way back in 1991. I could see from the faces of many that when you were just in your shorts and as toddlers, I finished my engineering. And thereafter I took my Diksha. I'm a saint since 26 years, so I know both the parts of the world and both the parts of life. I come from one of the largest organizations in the world, the BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha. How many of you have been to Akshardham at Delhi or Akshardham at Gandhinagar? Almost all of you. I come from that organization. Such small and big, we have 1,300 campuses in 60 countries of the world. We have a permanent seat in the United Nations as an NGO. We do 162 different kinds of social, cultural, educational, medical, environmental activities across the globe. And when I want to talk something to you today about rethinking your goals, I've personally met and sat at least for half an hour with more than 25,000 families visiting their homes in more than 20 countries and 100 cities around the world. So let us talk something about goals as a smart professional and goals as a great human being. We all sitting here, I think all of us are very clear in our minds that we all want to be smart professionals and great human beings. This combination, isn't it? Give me a yes or no. You want to live a good business life, you want to live a good personal life, you want to live a good social life, you want to live a good family life. Yes or no? So we need to rethink our goals, redesign our goals, and rebuild our lives. Not just for the betterment of our own kind, but for the betterment of the society at large. From my experience of personally meeting and sitting at least for half an hour with more than 25,000 families across caste, creed, color, religion, nationality backgrounds, let me share with you something. first important aspect that everybody needs to accept and really accept from within is that no man is perfect, and that no man includes me and I also. Put your eye to a little lower level, and you will be in a position to accept the best of thoughts from all directions, to rethink your goals. Bill Gates, perhaps the second richest person upon this earth, he has written his book, his autobiography, Business at the Speed of Light. How many of you have read it? Just 2 or 3 of you. You need to read it. It's as good as attending this conference. He writes in this book how an high school dropout, he himself, Bill Gates, he becomes the richest person upon this earth and a self-made richest person. He writes that the secret of my success is the culmination of 3 things. First, determination. Second, intense hard work. And third, acceptance of the ideas of others. You have to keep your mind open. You have to keep your ears open. You have to keep your eyes open to accept good ideas from surroundings that can constantly and really constantly keep on shaping up your goals for the betterment of yourself, for the society and humanity at large. Acceptance of the ideas of others is a big aspect. Second important aspect to rethink your goals is the biggest worry of the society today, and rather the biggest disease of the 21st century man, is that we have given too much power to money than it actually deserves. We all sitting here, we have given too much power to money that it decides our relationships, it decides our status, it decides everything in our life. Lesser the love for money, more clarity of goal will be in your minds. First tell yourself that definitely I will earn big money, definitely I will use for a better purpose, but I will not have over attachment towards it, because it is the root cause of all miseries in life. From physical ailments to mental disorders to emotional instabilities. The principal cause is overlove for money. It is not helping you in any way, at least to redesign your goal of life. Just sit back at home today evening and make 2 lists. List number 1, things that money can buy and make you happy. And list number 2, things that money cannot buy and you still need it to be happy. Raise your hands if you can give me an answer. Things that money can buy to make you happy. I started a luxurious car. Now give me answers, a couple of you. A house. Just raise your hands if you want to. Things that money can buy to make you happy. Family. Traveling, okay. Nobody else from that corner. Comfort. क्या ज्यादा सोचा नहीं रखा इसके बारे में? रात दिन उसके पीछे तो दौड़ते हो. Things that money cannot buy to make you happy. I started. Happiness. Just raise your hands. Peace, love, health. Sorry? Good time with loved ones. I tell you with confidence and my experience of 26 years of speaking at national, international seminars and meeting n number of national, international personalities and reading more than 500 autobiographies and biographies in my life. Let me tell you, If there are 100 things that money can buy and make you happy, there are 1,000 things that money cannot buy and you still need it to be happy. So don't overemphasize the factor called money in your life. That overlove for it, that power given by you to it, is not allowing you to redesign the actual and real goals of life. Money can buy you the best houses, it does not have the power to convert into a home. Money can buy you branded clothes and jewelry, it does not have the power to give you beauty and handsomeness. If money can buy you the best of health care, it does not have the power to give you good health. Otherwise, why would Aditya Birla, the chairman of the Aditya Birla Group, pass away because of cancer at the age of 51? Money can buy you a good health care, not health. Money can buy you good food every day, it does not have the power to give you digestion. Money can buy you good beds. Michael Jackson was sleeping on a bed of 94,000 USD. And still after taking 10 sleeping pills, he could not sleep for 2 hours. So money can buy you good beds, it cannot buy you sleep. So again I put forward emphatically the statement that if money can buy you 100 things to make you happy, it does not have the power to buy you other 1,000 things which actually make you more happier. Decrease the power and influence of money on you and your life. Only then you will live a perfect human life. Again I repeat, it is needed. Earn it well so that you can help the society well. But don't have overlove and infatuation for it. Otherwise, it will so much overpower your mind. It will consume so much of your time that you won't be able to think of any other aspects of life which are very beautiful. Remember, this is a 70 or 80 year game. Human life is 70 or 80 years game. Yes or no? Many of you sitting half gone. Many of you sitting 3/4 gone. And I give you one calculation that will open your eye with a jerk. 8 hours of the day you sleep. Yes or no? On an average, it will come to 8 hours. When you were a child, you were sleeping 10-12 hours. When you will be old, you will be sleeping 10-12 hours. So average will come down to 8 hours a day. 1/3 of the day you are sleeping, isn't it? Out of 24 hours, 8 hours. So 1/3 of the day you sleep. Straight equation, directly proportional. 1/3 of the life you will sleep. So of the 70 years that you live upon this earth, your 23 years are going to be in sleep. You don't know whether you exist or not. Startling, isn't it? So, need to give a proper thinking to life. Money, power, status, fame, I don't say that you don't go for it. I only say reduce the power of influence of it on your life and you personally. Because all this combined doesn't give you the richness of human life that actually you are here to discover. I'm not just talking spiritual. I can give you n number of examples and incidents from your professional field, from your corporate field, from times immemorial. Napoleon Bonaparte, who was the emperor of France and only one of the 7 people whose name, Napoleon Bonaparte, after his name it's written the Great. Napoleon Bonaparte the Great. People in England used to shiver by his name. 90% of Europe was under him. And he writes in his autobiography that I can have the world at my feet. I can buy any luxuries under this sun and upon this earth. But I haven't seen 6 happy days in my life. Now what is that? You need to think. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, the greatest entertainer upon this earth ever. When he was just 21, there were 78 Elvis endorsed products in the market. His cavalcade was 7 limousines, and each limousine was painted with crushed diamonds on it. So 7 limousines in the cavalcade and crushed diamonds stuck on it, shining cars. He was the first entertainer to travel by private jets, 2 737 Boeings. One is private and second is staff and system. When he used to do his famous swivel and throw his leather jacket in the audience, within minutes it would be into pieces. People would take an Elvis souvenir back home. During his lifetime, when he was just 32, he had self-earned $1,000 million. During his lifetime, 500 million records were sold of his. Now listen. One day when he was playing his famous composition, How Great Thou Art, and his secretary, she just stepped in and asked him, "Sir, how are you feeling at the peak of your career?" He dropped his hand from the piano, he dropped his head down and said, "Very alone." Every evening you are getting an audience of 1,000 plus. Every morning when you wake up and come in the gathering, you have 200 people to come to see you. And you say you are feeling very alone? And yes, it was true. On 16th August 1977, at the age of 33, Elvis Presley took 40 sleeping pills at night and never woke up. He committed suicide. At the age of 33. Why, with everything that all of us crave for, he had to commit suicide? Not such one example. Why did Dharam Hinduja, the scion of the Hinduja family, at the age of 22 commit suicide? Did he have one Mercedes less? Was he asked not to have one more travel plan? You have to rethink, to redesign your life, rebuild your life. Money, fame, status is not everything in life. Again I say, you definitely go for it because it's a human endeavor, it's a human dignity. But keep a physical mental bar, keep a time bar somewhere, keep a satisfaction bar somewhere, so that other good thoughts from all directions enter your mind to make a fascinating, enriching human life. The most important need for the 21st century is to reinvent himself. Of the 21st century man, to reinvent himself is the most important need. This is the second aspect to be understood before we start rethinking our goals. Recently a book is published, and the title of the book is What They Don't Teach You at Harvard. I'll give you the gist of it. The book contains that for the full development of yourself and to be very clear in your aims and goals in life, you need the complete development of 3 H in your life. First H is your hand. But when only the hand works, it is labor. Second H is your head. When the hand and the head, they work together, it becomes skill. And the third H is your heart. When the hand, head, and the heart, all 3 work together, it becomes art. Make every act of your life an art. Put your heart fully into it. This is the essence. And here is the start of redefining the goals of human life. Again, the base statement that I put forward at the start of the talk. You need to be a smart professional and a great human being combined. That gives you a balanced, satisfied life. Ratan Tata, he was at a convocation day of a B school just about a couple of years back. And he told the fresh management graduates after all his experience in the corporate world of more than 60 years,